The Cannabis Show is for information only. Nothing contained in the show is intended to constitute professional advice for medical diagnosis or treatment. We do not claim this information to be complete or exhaustive or to be applicable to any particular individual's medical condition. You should always consult with a qualified and licensed physician or other medical care provider.
On today's episode, Hart is going to defend cannabis versus alcohol. We're also going to look into a strain that will make you enjoy buffets even more, meaning it will make you want to eat. Stick around because I got all that and more.
Hi, glad you could join me. Can we talk a little bit about something that's really been on my mind a lot lately? Alcohol versus cannabis. I mean, when you think about it, there is alcohol present at just about every single social function, family function. I mean, think about it. You don't go to a birthday party, a funeral, a bar mitzvah, any kind of wedding, and there's never any alcohol there. Of course there's alcohol there. This has become part of the norm, yet cannabis gets demonized all the time. But when you break it down, cannabis is so much safer than alcohol. I mean, let's look at some facts here. People die from overdosing with alcohol. It's pretty much impossible to overdose on cannabis. No one has ever died from overdosing on cannabis because guess what? It's one of the most benign substances on the planet. That's right, its toxicity level is really, really low. Let's talk about the health-related costs associated with alcohol and the health-related costs associated with cannabis. Alcohol far exceeds those. Let's talk about how alcohol damages your brain. Everybody told us in the 1980s, oh, you know, cannabis is going to kill brain cells. Guess what? It actually helps to protect brain cells. So can we get over that, people? All right, let's also talk about how alcohol, it's physically addicting. Can you become physically addicted to cannabis? Nope. So let's get over the drink thing and let's raise our cannabis high, shall we? Thanks for listening.
Welcome to Terp Talk, and today we're going to be talking about an actual terpene that, well, it's fun to say. Is it fun to use?
Yeah, limonene is fun to use. It's a great mood enhancer. People suffering from depression or just anybody who's looking to bring that mood up a little bit.
Now, what would it smell like? Can you smell like this actual terpene?
Yeah, definitely citrusy, as its name says. Any of those strains that you open it up and you get that citrus punch in the face, that's limonene.
Now, we found out about other terpenes that are in different types of fruits and such. Would this be in lemonade or lemon or limes or anything like that?
It's coming in those lemons, those oranges, yeah, absolutely.
So I guess it gives you more of a euphoric feels, like you said, for depression and such. I guess good for daytime use?
That's right, yeah. Some of my favorite daytime strains are rich in limonene. Sour Diesel, very rich in limonene, and OG Kush, one of my favorite morning strains, rich in limonene.
If you need a little bit more of a pick-me-up during the day, limonene is something you'd want to check out.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Know your terpenes, and that's why we do Terp Talk, and we'll be talking about many more in upcoming shows. Having trouble eating? Then Keats is for you. Also known as a White Walker Kush, this Broken Coast product is a child of the sativa-dominant White Widow and indica-heavy Skywalker. The White Widow brings an uplifting and euphoric experience, while the Skywalker should put you in a super relaxing state. The Keats plant, one can only assume named after poet John Keats, has a high THC content and can help with symptoms such as depression, pain, nausea, and lack of appetite. So have a fridge full of food handy.
Keats, you know, the White Widow really comes through in this one. It's super, super frosty.
Yeah, amazing job, especially with this particular cut here from Broken Coast. It shines like the diamond, I tell you. What I really like, it's a nice evening, relaxing. White Walker Kush brings to mind sitting down with a nice big bowl of popcorn, watching some Game of Thrones episodes. You know, it's a really good mood enhancer as well.
and for the appetite, definitely make sure you got the snacks for that game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Keats.
Studies have shown that THC was found 20 times stronger than aspirin as an analgesic and 2 times stronger than hydrocortisone in reducing inflammation.
Did you know you can ask us anything? That's right, you can email us your question or you can tweet us at NatHealthServe, and our bud geniuses, like Basil and Hart, will do their best to answer your question. Today's question comes from Cheryl, and she says, When you say you can use your bud twice in a vaporizer, what does that mean?
Yeah, good question, Cheryl. So you're using your vaporizer, you're using your bud in your vaporizer once, but you haven't utilized all the cannabinoids and terpenes in that medicine yet.
Yeah, absolutely. What you can do is you can save that stuff. When you get 7 to 15 grams of it to start with, you can use it to make butter. You can put it in a magic butter machine to create all kinds of goodies for yourself. You can even just take it and sprinkle it right on yogurt and eat it that way if you like.
Now, would it be safe to say, though, to be a little bit cautious, because now that it has been through the vaporizer, it's been activated?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been decarboxylated, so it's ready to go.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah. Cheryl, thanks for your question. And if you have a question for us, again, email us or tweet your question to @NatHealthServe.